Thank you, Alex. And we are in the thick of things. I appreciate it, but we are cutting it a bit fine here because these pistol rounds have been kicking off fast. And so now we're into the thick of things. As already, a little bit of a peek there from Flusha. Sees that Evil Geniuses were pushing for info and upper. Presence here in mid, JW. Trying to find a headshot, not quite. So good information gathering here from both teams.
Yeah, Evil Geniuses, I have to say, have got to be the scariest team in the world with the USPs for that sort of reason. You can see that one bullet potential they have. They always seem to land the headshots with that weapon. It's going to be a 5-on-3 in their favor. fnatic will transition towards long. They were going to try and get towards B before, that's where the bomb was, but now it's in towards T-spawn, making its way through. Stanislaw will get some back up here towards the ramp up in the back of the head for Golden from his teammate there, and another one. So it's going to be friendly fire, but still a chance here. Not ideal, I'll say that much. Probably was going to die regardless.
Fratricide, the worst. This is going to be really problematic now. EG, they're ready. They're waiting. They got the kit close by. A couple of flashes. Oh, there's the smoke coming through. Let's go, YOLO. On to the site we go. Stan, hold him, and Stan hits the shot. There we go. The strong start that Evil Geniuses needed here on their map pick, Dust2.
Absolutely true. Got absolutely mauled on the first map, and Mirage didn't really get a look into that one. 16-2 to kick things off in this best-of-3 series. This is their map pick. Crims gives 2 taps at the back of the head there to Golden, just for good measure. And we'll get into round number 2 here. Force Fire be coming through. fnatic incredibly deadly with the CZs and MAC-10s that we've seen many times before. The scout with JW as well, always going to be interesting. And as Chad mentioned, the mid to B splits are so difficult to contain for some reason these days, and most teams struggle with it. In terms of the setup here, not a single rifle for EG. Fascinating. MP9s and UMPs and a scout.
Yeah, not a huge fan of that, but there you go. Sure, you got the tag, but Crims got the kill. Stan already out of the fight. Man advantage now for fnatic. And a tag on Tarek as well. And they've got to be thinking about this fnatic now if they want to go for the split, because they know that somebody's been tagged there. They've weakened the defense. Ethan going to take the fight to him. That's exactly what he needs to do. Excellent play there from Ethan. Pounces, takes advantage of it, and now they are going to wrap quickly up short towards the A site. Cirque is going to be in for a rough time here. Catches him out though. Big damage being dealt by Cirque. The follow-up here. Evil Geniuses with the lock. Crims now alone. He's got his deagle. He's got the bomb at least, but he is in a tough place now. How do you get out here?
Yeah, this is looking very good. EG. Start to lose frags and damage there, but now in a 3 versus 1. Crims towards short, smoke down, but I don't see what he can do with this. The bomb's on his back, sure, but there's no point of access. They're not giving him anything, and one bullet in a general direction will take him down. Just a matter of time, to be honest with you, but he will bide it, and whether he can actually find a frag is yet to be seen. They shouldn't even let him close to the bomb site, really, and he knows it. Seeing if anyone will challenge and just give him that one shot he needs. It's not going to happen. There it is. Should be the 3-0 now for EG. That was the force buy from fnatic. They definitely did some damage there. Get a couple of kills, but no bomb plant comes through, so it has to be the full eco, maybe a P250 or 2 at the very most.
Get JW the op is the name of the game now. But JW, he will invest. Goes for the P250. Couple more here as well. But minimal buy here, minimal spend from fnatic. And this is what you want to see. Are they going to be able to get the bomb plant? Quick challenge out through long, but there is no. Actually, they decided to hold back from fnatic and decided to hold back from pushing out long. Nice. It's JW getting tagged up from T-spawn.
Yeah, ideally heading up towards short, double flash, 5 players up, go for that bomb plant. It's difficult to make it happen, but just get 1 kill, trade out 1 with 5 players there. You can normally get the plant towards short, and you just got to try and avoid the grenade. That's why they're trying to get up quickly and make sure it's not telegraphed, as they will be baiting the shots now. It looks like there's enough here from EG to fend them off here, but just 1 player needs to make it to the side. Bomb goes down, not going to happen. Clean sweep. Just what you want on the EG side. But only a couple of M4s. They have 2 SMGs and a scout. They might want to upgrade one of those to an AWP. Time will tell. Tarek with 6,500. Cirque with 6k as well, so they can either go for a bonus round here and remain with what they have right now. Maybe try something a bit aggressive towards the upper B tunnels. Doesn't look like they upgrade anything at all. So the scouts and SMGs will have to do up against the AKs and Kriegs here.
That's a way to do it.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. I thought he got the tag there as well, Cirque. Very quick out here onto the B side though, Ethan. About to get challenged. There's the flash, doesn't matter. There's the shot from Flusha. Opens up the B side for business. Bomb needs to rotate back here as quickly as possible here for fnatic, and they are trying to get the rotation through. Evil Geniuses, do they leave Crims behind? It looks like they will not. And Evil Geniuses now, this is an impossible situation. Unless Cirque and find the shot. Not going to be the case. Bomb is going to get planted, and this is so difficult now for Evil Geniuses to retake in this scenario against the B site that's already held with 4 alive for fnatic. It's a tall ask, Henry.
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one, that's for sure. It's certainly still possible, but it's looking like a bit of a fortress. And they still have smokes, molotovs, flashbangs on the fnatic side, and they lost the first pick, remember, as well. As we mentioned, though, it's a bit of a bonus round from EG. They have another buy remaining. They might as well go for this, see what damage they can cause. The flashbang still coming through. Still a molotov for the window. Crims will be firing that momentarily, I'm sure, waiting for his opportunity. And the CTs will fall back at this stage.
Yep, as soon as you lose that B flank, that upper hall flank, not worth going for it. If you just try and pile through the doors, you're going to die. So it is going to be actually fnatic, instead of trying to save their rifles, they're out here hunting. I'm not a huge fan of this idea because they would have money to buy anyways, Evil Geniuses. So is it worth the risk of taking the risk of you losing guns when you need to have everything up? That leads to Golden dying because he gets in a fight with Stanislaw. And yeah, you're going to lose Flush as well. Little bit greedy on the side of fnatic there, trying to find kills when I don't think that they really needed to.
I think you're absolutely right. Your money hasn't been established yet. Sure, you've had a convincing round. You've given away 2 kills free there, and Evil Genius is more than happy to comply. Good flashbangs as well to make sure they guarantee those frags outside the B-bomb site. And it'll be 3-1. First on the board for the Swedes. We're going to find a lot more, though. Evil Geniuses, though, as we mentioned, will still have a strong buy here, regardless of losing that previous round. All for Cirque. And 3 players making their way towards long. It's such a massive point of the map. And as you can see, EG will be doing a great job of getting the first. But they challenge again. Ethan will go down. Equal trade for now. JW takes a nade to the face. That'll be his cue to get out of there. And Brolan, with all this information, knowing there's 3 players towards long, he tries to walk out middle with Cirque aware of it.
Got that line held. Now, Brolan, what do? You're going to get the smoke down, essentially, I think is what the play is, if you decide to go for the B split. They have no way of knowing it, but there is only Stanislaw on this side of the map right now for Evil Geniuses. We will get multiple smokes going down. Molly as well to stop the boost. Stan, he's got to take a fight. He's got to win it. He's going to go for it, and it's not going to happen. Brolan wins the duel. Through the smoke now for Evil Geniuses, but it's just too little too late.
There it is again, similar, that B split. No one can contain it. It's just too difficult. That was a long take at the very start, and that is a very common approach, but I don't think EG had to reface that again. They got the opening pick, and I really feel like in today's game, if you get that opening advantage, challenging those choke points again just seems like a death sentence. You've got to just make sure you fall back, hold the 5 and 4, and take that advantage you get on the CT side.
Well, there is the idea that it is even more important to keep people alive now than it used to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you're so dependent on building the money, and your opponents, they've got that loss bonus that doesn't fade. And so you need to just constantly be building a buffer. And if you're needlessly losing guns now, it will come back to haunt you. And so fnatic looks like 4 of them will survive this time. That's really good here for fnatic. That's exactly what they need. And we want to see more of this discipline from fnatic.
Good calls there from fnatic. That's perfect. As soon as you realize there's 3 players towards long, you got Brolan. It's like, well, of course, middle will be open because they're not going to have an AWP in middle and 1 in B. We know how problematic the B bomb site can be as well. Just the 1 player in there helps itself towards middle. They do the double smokes and CT spawn. 1 on top of the boxes to deny vision from the boost. 1 on the ground to deny vision for the AWP. That's what Cirque was holding. And as soon as they committed to that, it just looked like it was over. EG just couldn't do anything about it. But they were disciplined at least. They keep the AK-47s for Tarek and Breezy. They'll have to reinvest, then money's starting to run thin at this point after giving up 2 rounds. And I presume the AWP will be out on the T side. Maybe not yet. We'll have a look as we get into round number 6.
So tactical timeout getting called here by Evil Geniuses. Perhaps making some adjustments based off of what they've seen so far. Do they go back to a 2-1-2 kind of setup here? Get Cirque out. I mean, that's a bit of a G2 approach, I suppose. You get Cirque out to long with the AWP early and then have him cover mid from car on long. And then get a body in mid to challenge. That might be the answer here to try and spread out a little bit for Evil Geniuses. But fnatic again with the long spawn. And it's looking like they're going to go out and take the fight. So it is going to be very early, but yes, Cirque on the angle. Tries for the shot. Now Golden's got the angle. This is going to be dangerous. Golden out in the open. Crim's now going to be the one following it up. And Cirque not able to capitalize, but still, a presence here from Evil Geniuses, at least at long early on. It looks like fnatic will get control, and there it is. Ethan in mid comes through in spades, wins the duel versus Brolan.
Yeah. Young Bucks dueling towards middle there. It will be Ethan coming out on top this time. Didn't want to let that happen once again. This time takes care of business with the M4. Early advantage for EG. Long control gathered though, remember. It's going to be Golden in that position. It means he can keep applying pressure towards A. A-ramp won't feel as comfortable. You might want to reclaim territory towards short now. CTs will be in CT spawn at this stage. Smoked off towards a short position. Breezy is there, though. Incendiary in hand, you can see he's got it all behind him. This will be playing off, and he's going to try and buy time here. Run that clock down. Push them back in towards a B push where they've actually got 2 players waiting. That'll be Stanislaw and Ethan holding us in the pit with the Krieg.
Yeah. This is nice, though, from Golden. With that Krieg, it's so dangerous to face it. So Evil Geniuses, now they're kind of left wondering, does he stay there? Is this going to be an A-split after all? 40 seconds on the clock. Good timing for an Incendiary here from Breezy.
Yeah, they're maintaining short control with everything here. That's fine. It's still an equal trade. It's going to slow them down even further.
You're maintaining the man advantage for Evil Geniuses. 2 on A, though, and this is going to favor fnatic. They're going to go charging in, and there it is. Cirque alone. Tarek needs to hit this shot, and he gets called.
Ooh.
Takes down Flusha, but it's still a 2-on-2, and the bomb is going to get up onto the site. Golden now holding the rotation as well. Flash in. Stanislaw's got a smoke and 2 flashes. They do have utility to use here, Evil Geniuses. And they got some information there. Oh, the reload. That's painful. But not as painful as taking a bullet to the face there. Stan, that's a rough one, buddy.
Yeah, Crims is... he's looking incredibly good today. That's a fantastic shot. Ethan will try his best. He's damn good, but that's just too tall of an order. And it's going to be fnatic with 3 rounds in a row now. Looking to close this one out 2-0. That T side has been pretty strong so far. We're going into nighttime mode now. Spooky Chickens are out, but not for long. You can see the odds coming through. Winner map number 2 still favored towards EG. They are very good on Dust2, but that great start they had. The pistol conversion got them to 3-0, but now they're fully geared themselves. Flash left. They've got 2 nades, presumably for long. They have a 4-man stack towards that side of the map. Bomb needs to be very careful. Crims can't commit to this.
What are you doing if it's the bomb, Crims? There we go.
He knows. He's got it.
And now they wait. 5 points for fnatic. Sit, hold angles, and wait for EG to get aggressive. You know that they're in a eco round, and so just wait and see. I like this from fnatic. Good discipline here from the Swedes. And forcing Evil Geniuses to spread out once again. So we will get the peek here from Brolan. Brolan, he has the angle. Does he realize somebody's holding close, though? Beautiful shot onto Ethan, but Breezy right around the corner.
That reaction speed, dude. That's like fighter pilot level.
He's fast. But he was molded in the CS.
Oh, that's
so it was Breezy.
Yeah, that's good stuff. He's got the Krieg as well. He needs to be very careful. Why are they doing that? Let him have it. Is it worth it? Clumsy from fnatic, and that's going to cost him a couple of frags potentially here. Breezy will get away with it. He's happy. Now, pressure is on. fnatic almost gave this round away for free, but JW trying to take matters into his own hands. They'll remove the rifle. That's a cue to go quickly now because they know the rifle has to be gathered by the CTs. It's the 5-7 ways on the side here, but not for long. Stanislaw gets completely wrecked as JW helps himself towards middle. Flashbang decent, but Cirque doesn't spot the player, and JW to finish things off there in a calm and controlled manner. No problem at all.
He's also racking up kills right now, but it's fairly even across the board here for fnatic. They are doing a good job of forcing Evil Geniuses to save, which is why you see they're not getting that many frags. They aren't cashing up to Evil Geniuses just yet, but they're getting them when they matter. And keeping 3 alive means that their economy continues to grow. Golden, he was sitting on 10,000 bank at the beginning of this round. So fnatic take the lead, 4-3, T-side, Dust2. Evil Geniuses now hunting, trying to find a way back into this. I really thought JW was going to get that one there.
Yeah, the answer seems to be the double orb setup. Flusha gets tagged. Crims will spam those shots towards the corner. Brolan's not going to be slowing down at all, though. They're so fixated towards that long position. Brolan can take a couple here. There's an awkward spot now. He'll get one. That was impressive, to say the least. They actually had him out positioned there, but now the CTs are in trouble. They need to boost up quickly. Cirque will go up towards short. This is what he has to do to maintain that control towards long. He'll now be in a much better position to shut down the approach. They're going to smoke the crossover, and I think they'll commit off this.
That's such a great adjustment from Brolan.
Yeah, instead of controlling middle, he just goes right out towards short, and now the battle's ready to begin. Ethan with the double spray down with the M4 there. Somehow at that range, he makes it work. And the orb shot will not connect. Now they have to smoke towards spawn and hopefully get that bomb down quickly as the rotations come through.
Yep, quick rotation. Do they get the bomb across? No, they don't get the bomb across. fnatic. Oh, this is Flusha. He's just sensing it, but he's low and he's got the bomb. If Ethan pushes into this, this is unreal. It's a comedy of errors right now. They just keep turning away right as people come around the corner, and now JW has to worry about long. There's the flash, and Flusha denied the plant. Shot from JW. He gets headshot, though. Has to be perfect, and he's not going to manage. Nice recovery here from Evil Geniuses in the round, but that was just wacky all over the place, man.
It was. That's what Dust2 brings to the table sometimes, and it's very fun to watch. That was the long take once more, but a bit of a spicier twist where, as we saw, kind of Broiler making his way quickly towards shore. Had he been there a second earlier, maybe he gets 2 or 3, wasn't quite in position to catch them off guard, and then he only gets 1. So it will be 4-4. EG pull one right back, but it's JW the long spawn again. He'll be taking this with the AWP. Flashes go over. Can he open things up this time? He'll have a lot of utility in his direction. Likes to sit there and wait in the fire. Oh, he waits way too long. 4 HP. He times it to perfection, I suppose, but that's not ideal way to start the round.
It's so sick. I mean, I really, yeah, he's got 4 HP, but I admire it, man.
Yeah,
that is
me
some
too.
sick play. That would have been heartbreaking if you walk into that. And now, Ethan's got an op. Would have to hit a crazy flick, but he's not going to manage. JW's hanging around, and now JW's got the angle. Smoke goes down to block off the doors, and Evil Geniuses are effectively cut in half here. 2 on the B site, 3 towards A. They did change it up with Breezy holding close long this time.
Yeah, there's double orbs as well. Enables them to be a little bit more passive towards B and hold from the window. JW can't be as aggressive as he'd like. Cirque patrolling towards B. Flashbang will come in though. He can dodge it, no problem. B split looking likely once again. All about that mid control initially. Trying to flash out the close quarters. You can see that was where Ethan was before the M4. And now smoke towards spawn. Being delivered. Will they commit to this mid-split? Tarek's on the other side. Going to boost up his teammate by the looks of things.
44 seconds. This is it, Tarek. Golden opportunity. Golden opportunity. 34. I mean, we're getting down to the wire here for fnatic. They really do have to speed up, but Tarek is going to annihilate them. This is all on awareness. Do they check the angle? Do they make sure to check the boost? It's not looking likely. Golden will take the first shot. Oh, Tarek missing the opportunity. Crim's down to 14. You still got Cirque in the mix. Cirque under pressure now. Flush is trying to flush him out. And there's still 2 players coming in here from fnatic, from the halls. Another shot from Cirque, and there's Flusha finally taking Cirque out of the picture. And now Crim's holding close because he knows there's somebody here.
That's not bad at all. What a great recovery. Will the bomb be planted? Of course it will be. And Breezy now got his work cut out for him. Golden drops off the scaffold and needs to be spotted. That's done. It's going to be a 1 versus 1. Oh! I spoke too soon, Samler. I spoke way too soon. I doubted Golden.
Triple kill for Golden.
He was spotted with 1 HP. It looked like he was done for. It was going to be a 1 versus 1. How he hits that, I couldn't tell you. But it's sick. Yeah, that's one word for it. 5-4 fnatic. What a map. What a series. Even though it's 16-2 in the first map, you have to respect what fnatic are doing today. Continue with this fantastic teamwork as we'll see round 10 come through. Another fast-paced first half here, and it's going to be pretty much full eco. Golden, prime position. If he doesn't get flashed to mow them down here, the flashbang's going to be pretty brutal, though. Nice Molotov. That makes things a bit more complicated. But here it comes. Into the meat grinder they go. I think they get a couple of kills. You don't have to face that again, Golden. They'll give up a couple of rifles. They just need to hightail it towards B now. The race is on.
They've already got the 2 Kriegs. They know it's the boost, though. Smokes are going out. Molly's to deny the blues. Do you want to boost this time, Tarek? I don't think so. Shots through. After donating the 2 Kriegs, but it looks like Flusha will find a kill on Tarek in the end. Flusha just putting shots through the smoke, and it is just a total firefight now between these 2 teams. And through the smoke, Flusha takes down Breezy.
Oh.
No Kevlar on the side of Evil Geniuses, but still an expensive round here for fnatic. And yes, I do like this from Evil Geniuses. Bomb has been planted. You've got 2 Kriegs. That is still a winning situation for you if you can carry those into the next round. 6-4. And fnatic really shouldn't be out hunting. They should really just sit tight. They need to save their money right now. I mean, you can deny the Kriegs, but JW's risking an op right now doing this. That's all Cirque wants. You just go and give him an op, JW.
Well, JW throws in the grenade. Another round for fnatic here. EG bringing that pistol. Fortunately for them, fnatic coming online, changing things up, focusing toward that mid to B. Chad said it was going to be an issue, and they're exploiting it. Seems to be so versatile for them. They can set it up, they can fake it. Flusha was just happy to stand outside and duel everyone in CD spawn for the smoke. Does have 2 kills from that position. Negates his way back in, and at that stage, it's going to be a tactical timeout for EG. They're second so far. In the first half, things really not looking too good for them. If you are just joining us, this is the upper bracket final. We are looking for the place in the grand final here between these 2 teams. It's currently 1-0 in terms of maps for fnatic. They took their pick of Mirage, 16-2 no less. EG came into this one as the favorites, but now a map down, and on their pick, they find themselves at a 6-4 deficit, Zemla. It's not that they're playing a bad game, it's just fnatic are playing an extremely good one. They're not allowing EG to really get into this one whatsoever.
A lot of pressure being put on the Geniuses. I mean, still CT side Dust2. It's not end of days. 11th round of this first half. Chance for them to turn it around here on the side of Evil Geniuses. They've gone for the double op setup, bolstered by the 2 Kriegs. Flusha. Oh, Ethan misses the shot, and Flusha drops Cirque on short. Golden now looking for a follow-up. Long range,
Golden
doesn't realize there's another one close, but he's got his teammates here to back him. Breezy nearly picks up a double. Just like that, Evil Geniuses overwhelmed, overrun. Ethan takes a shot. That's Flusha dropped. Man advantage here. Still for fnatic. And the bomb just now crossing over to the site. This is Evil Geniuses backing off and saving now.
Yeah, they can get that's a proper long plant, that one. That means you can actually go towards the pit now, and JW is holding towards top and middle, and EG have no choice but to save. JW, he's not even thinking about the bomb plant now. He knows the round's won. He's going towards T-spawn. He's going to try and catch them out. He doesn't know if they've crossed yet, but they have. They're right next to him. They need to they need to make sure they're silent in this stage. They'll hold towards the ramp and get closer and closer. Ethan not in an ideal spot with the orb. If he clicks the scope once, he will be heard, so he needs to be very careful here. Same story for JW, though. Starts to realize that, the soccer ball, does give it away.
Soccer ball.
Oh, no. All right.
It really just stresses me out to see an op out here alone, though.
He's just looking at it. Oh, he's going to flash over. JW might go down here. Smart. Doesn't give anything away. Just make sure he's fine. 7-4 fnatic. Fast-paced gameplay on Dust2. EG don't have an answer so far. They're a maximum loss bonus. Still have a single AWP. Can afford a second one as well. Don't opt for it. Saving that Krieg, the AWP. No one really jumping off the page in terms of the fragging department for them. No one dropping off either. JW looking for a potential challenge, considering he knows somebody's going to be relatively low on the CT side.
What a remarkable first half. And that entry frag from Flusha, man.
Can't teach that.
Let's see it. Roland going to be forced out of the longhouse. Once again, showing a little bit of presence here. fnatic at long, standard stuff, but it looks like this time they're going to be wrapping up short. Change of pace here from fnatic. Court control picked up now. 4 players here for Evil Geniuses, though. It will go south for fnatic. If they push up here without an entry. If you're Ethan, you're in an uncomfortable position because you are a solo on B right now. Could still go south for you. Smoke goes into CT. Gonna block that off. Again, Tarek has been boosted though. Yes, there's that perfect flash. I love that flash.
He even tried to turn away from it. It's just too good, though.
It's such a perfect flash.
Oh, Crims.
I like that one, and I like the T mid on Inferno flash. From bottom mid to T, boom, just goes off right there. It's such a clean flash.
Zerg can still save the day here, though. We know snipers are powerful in these sort of positions with Golden. If he jumps up, he potentially catches Ethan off guard. Oh, that's big. Oh, it's massive. Can he get the second? Not quite, but it might dissuade Zerg from his position. He'll have to hit multiple shots here, but the flashbangs have just been so good. Flusha knows he's got a chance here, and he completely capitalizes upon it. 4 on 2. It's the flashbangs right now that are insane, Semler. That's what I'm really noticing, but Tarek's got a chance. 2 on 2.
Yeah, Breezy at long. This is big. Crims looking for the fight. Caught out in the open, and there it is. Once again, fnatic keeping it together in the end, saving the op for JW as well, stabilizing that money. This is just one step after another. fnatic just grinding the Geniuses into powder. The Geniuses now, man, what do they do? Because you're getting beaten everywhere now. Feels like every round right now, fnatic are getting the entry frag. No matter where Evil Geniuses are setting up on the map, it always feels like fnatic are the ones who are finding that first pick.
Yeah, it's ruthless. I'm not even sure the responses at this point, even with all this information available, just everywhere they're going, they're just looking like they're so efficient with the flashbangs, the peaks, the trade potential, the aggression, when to commit, when to fall back, when to hunt. Everything's been pretty much spot on. They lost a pistol. That's about the only issue they've had so far. Now Cirque, who has been shut down. 7 kills to his name, unable to come online. Just probing toward that B side of the map, trying to bait out utility, and the CTs can't afford to give it up. They've got 2 smokes, 4 flashbangs remaining. They do have kits, but the AWP of JW looking towards middle now. More short control coming through. We know the mid split is powerful for these guys, but they've still got plenty of time. Same setup we saw before, but Tarek's be trying to flash it in this time. Can he get more than one? Oh, he commits to it. The bullet at this point, but it's worth. Nice stuff.
Nice stuff. Definitely. Great flash. Nice setup. And there's the shot from Cirque. Evil Geniuses have done it. They're going to get a 5th round on the board here, barring some minor miracle coming in from fnatic. Flusha and Crims hard pressed. Crims just clearing out angles. Now he'll have long house, or at least he's going to make him think it, but the bomb is going to get picked up with 30 seconds on the clock. This is a tough ask. You're going to need what? Yep. Smoke to block it off. Goes down to CT. Multi-flashes, though, to force Cirque off the angle, and now it's all on him. Flusha trying to push through. He goes down in a hail of bullets from Ethan. Gets that spot, and now Crim's best case scenario is he gets this bomb plant, which I would love to see. Just try and go for the plant right now, but Cirque isn't going to let him.
Well, there we have it. A bit more assertive play there from the Evil Geniuses. They knew that fnatic were coming up towards short. The flashbang came round. Cirque sets up Tarek, and he's able to squeak out 2 kills there. It looked like there was no chance the second. It was like the last bullet of his M4A4 that manages to deliver the goods there, and we go 8-5. Money will still be high rolling for fnatic, though, as we get into the penultimate round. Number 14, Flusha will take the UMP instead. As I've said so many times this tournament, though, don't let that fool you. He can make that weapon work almost every single time. Cirque can as well with his sniper. That's fantastic work. They'll go for the challenge once more, getting a player towards the pit, and it's actually control for the CTs now. Looks like they're absolutely fine. Can throw in the incendiaries and buy some space.
Coming out ahead once again, and a quick rotation off once control has been gained for Evil Geniuses. Now spread back out again. You're going to get Tarek back on the CT side of mid. Stanislaw helping him out from the B doors as well. Crims has managed to get out through the doors, and he has got a crossfire established here with Brolan. So if Tarek goes for the peek, which I doubt he will, considering they've lost control of this map, there very well could be a fnatic player here. But once again, smoke up top, trying to deny the boosts. Yep, double molly back there. Tarek's got nowhere to go. He just hopes to get lucky through the smoke. Not going to be the case. And this is going to be straight out onto B. 2 players here for Evil Geniuses. Nicely timed Molotov, just trying to slow things down. Tarek looked like he wanted to charge through the smoke there. It seems like they're going to wait him out for now. Kind of hung out here to dry right now, fnatic. This is a bit awkward. They're out of nades. They have to get in here.
Yeah, how do they do it, though? They have no flashbangs whatsoever. Smoke's dissipating, and Stanislaw thriving in the corner here with JW. He'll find a frag with the AWP. Still going to be a 3-on-3, though, however. But advantage fnatic with the bomb down. We have got a rotation from Breezy towards that upper tunnel position. That's going to be key. He has got the flashbang. They've only got 1 piece of utility themselves as well. Breezy can flash in for his teammates, but they haven't got many points of access here. Here comes the flash. Pretty much their only opportunity now.
Tarek finds the first. Flusha blinded. Does he realize where it's coming from? Yep, JW watched it, but Breezy, very fine work on his side, and this is looking like a 1 round for Evil Geniuses. Breezy, you pointed it out, Hank. It's where you get caught between a Henry and a Hank. A Hank.
It happens.
But that is definitely the play. Breezy, the real hero there of the round for Evil Geniuses. It's so important to keep that flank going with the upper dark man.
Yeah, he manages to send in the flash as well. Keep pincering towards the B bomb site, and it will be 8-6. EG is going to take the last few of these rounds now. Can they find the 7th, though? fnatic started to slow down, and it looks like we found a counter for that mid-split. All it takes is a few incendiaries. Keep throwing them at the window and deny access. Hold on to your utility. Seems to be the aim of the game, as we'll see Flusha out with the scout. No damage inflicted. He's always using a slightly cheesy weapon, it seems. UMPs, Mac 10s, scouts. Rarely has a rifle. It always makes it work. The contact B play looking likely. Boosting first. Problem is if he scopes, Stan can spray into that smoke. As soon as he clicks the right click, we'll see whether that comes through. It will dismount silently. Continue to play. The AWP over the top is confirmed that no one's got an AWP at the back at least. Stan looks away at the worst possible time. They've committed. He's called for it. Nice shot.
The trade. There it is. And anytime.
Whoa!
Flusha
No.
Shot on Tarek with the scout.
How did that happen? It's impossible.
That was so sick. Oh. We'll get a replay of that, Henry. Don't worry. Yeah, Cirque, you did the best you could. It's 9-6 finish here at the end of the first half for fnatic on the T side. Oh, I really wish we could get the replay before we have to go to commercial, but we have to go to commercial, guys. So we'll be right back, and hopefully we'll have the replay after that. And we are back in the action here. Countdown has begun to get us into the second half of this second map between Fnatic and Evil Geniuses. Evil Geniuses currently trailing 1-0 in this series on maps. And it's 9-6 final score, and there it is. Flusha just fed him that scout.
He lands on the barrel.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That is got to be one of the craziest shots. And we've seen some crazy shit here.
Thank you to the EVS guys for getting that on there. Good stuff.
Oh my god. Well then, let's hope for more of that. That's all I'm going to say. That is a lot of fun to watch. Here we go then. There will be 2 smokes and a Molotov, suggesting a long take for EG. Going to try their luck towards the position. They're so good at the pistol rounds. Fnatic don't have a great conversion rate, and it looks like this one will be slipping away once again. 5 on 4, early pick. And it's Brolan to go down as well. JW managed to get the ace before. Golden will strike first, but down he goes. He had low HP. Breezy will take care of business. JW is low as well. Another pistol victory looks on the cards here. EG making their way towards the side. There's the 2 smokes. Crims. Any player that can really do anything about this. Decent nade.
Ooh, that hurts. We gonna get a Cali here?
It's been a while.
Get a Cali? 5 Calis?
5 Calis. Let's go.
Stan is so low. We could get a 5 Cali play here. There's one. Crims, clean as you like.
1 Cali. No,
There's
there it is.
another Cali. There's another Cali.
We actually got it. It could be on the cards there now. 2 on 2. It looks like Tarek has taken care of it. Oh wow, that would have been strange if it all came through and they won the round off that.
I love it. Of course, it's Flusha as well. Just
Yup.
jumping up there. Yoink.
Oh my.
Well, Hank, I give that one a 4 out of 5 Calis. It wasn't a clutch situation. I think you can only give a 5 out of 5 if it's a clutch situation.
Like a 1-on-1, yeah.
But I'll give it a 4 out of 5 because
It's
that was
pretty
clean.
good. It's
that
a
was
USP as
clean.
well. Like, it's almost the exact same moment. That's so disgusting.
That was
Of
clean.
course it's flush, you're right. Oh, another pistol victory for EG. My god, did they need it?
Yeah, they need some kind of confidence building here, buddy. It's a rough one. Just don't die to the UMP. Don't die to the UMP. Run away from the UMP. Ah, there's UMPs everywhere. Tarek, though, robbing him. Good play, Tarek. Tarek with another. Yes, Tarek, go get all the kills. See, Fnatic are so in their heads that they went and intentionally, as soon as they figured out where the UMP was, they went and intentionally died to the Galil. Just to make sure that Jesus would not get money.
That's a good point.
Better yet, they should have run to the CZ75. But there was nobody with the CZ. It was just a scout. But okay.
There's only so much you can do.
Only so much you can do. But that is next level play from Fnatic. I got to give it to them, man. They're really thinking deep. 4D chess. 4D economic chess coming up here.
Okay, then. Well, flash up. SMG again. Fast-paced gameplay here from EG. Straight down the guts. Got to be trying to get through towards that B side quickly. It's going to be up to Flusha and Brolan now. They've got no idea, but now they will. The damage is being done quite significant. As Brolan will try and buy some time here. Hasn't got the incendiary to hold them off, and Stanislaw is already broken through the defenses here. It looks like EG have got this round tied up already. Surely there's nothing that can be done. Crims will get 1, needs a second, and Brolan still fighting here somehow, some way, and he gets another Semler. That's actually so remarkably good.
Unbelievable that he squeaks a second kill there.
Yeah, he should. That was way more than he was worth. He was done for.
Okay, M4 getting picked up by Cirque, yeah. But it's still a man alive, and that's going to be JW in the flank on upper. Smoke goes down. It's his teammate that smokes him off. Questionable decisions here by Fnatic. They're going to be running low on time now. Golden dies with the kid.
No!
JW comes through the smoke and gets that one. Now it's a one-on-one. Crips going for the pre-fire, and he can't get it done. Tarek with the triple. Clutches it for EG. But that smoke going down on upper, miscommunication perhaps on the timing there.
Yeah, it actually helps out Circle a lot, doesn't it?
JW, at that point he sees that smoke up, he's like, well, this sucks.
He still got the kill when he came through, fair play, but Tarek in a 2 versus 1 here, it's the pre-fire that gives it up for Crims there. He was hoping he was going to be tucked in towards the corner, but he wasn't. Slightly deeper than that, and it has to be a partial buy, not even that. I'd say it's an eco Fnatic at a nade towards long, and hope for the best. They've won a couple of USP-only rounds, and those are good grenades coming through. Sanastorm might be in trouble. The third comes through, not quite, and it will be down to 8 HP, but that's fine. He didn't give anything up. He can just fall right back.
Keep the Krieg alive to fight another day. I would say hand it over to Tarek, but Tarek never really seems to use the Krieg. He only uses the M4 and the AK, so
that's true.
Be maybe a bit of a wasted thing. There's the shot from Cirque, though. Headshot on JW. Still 2 Deagles and a CZ in play here for Fnatic. that this is looking like Evil Geniuses have got this dialed in. They are going to be making their way out onto the B site, and we will have another round here, and we will have Evil Geniuses taking the lead in what feels like forever, Hank.
Yeah, I think you have a very good point there. Finally looking like they're comfortable. They can play their own game. Remember, they won both pistols and had 3-0 conversions either side as well. So if they do end up losing this map, that will be frustrating for them. They've had every advantage you could possibly get. fnatic do struggle with the pistol conversions in general. Just picking up those rounds seems to be a difficult one for them. Now flasher and Golden, no armor, just looking for any sort of exit frags they can get. It's only Stanislau that's really been tagged up, and they're waiting all the way towards the A site. Well then, fast approach so far from EG. Pretty ruthless in that first gun round. Ran straight through the mid doors. Looked like it was going to fall apart in the 3 versus 2. Tarek wins out in the clutch though with that Galil. Gets them online. That's the Orbs are coming. They are coming. It could be a double Orb setup for fnatic.
Yes, JW's got enough. Golden has enough. Crim's going for the AUG. Interesting. What do you think of that, Henry? I think, why not? We've seen Crims hit it before with that.
It's, especially if you're playing positions like the B-bomb site, that's when it can really excel. You're on the platform, for example, holding behind that barrel or beneath the window. That's when you can really make that weapon work. And Crims does play towards B, so it makes sense. If you want to play kind of rattier angles towards the back of the B site, going some taps, the AUG allows you to do that with the scope, of course. Krieg would be more ideal. That's for sure, but the AUG will do.
Maybe he'll get one. We shall see, because this is the round here for fnatic that they've been saving up for. Double digits for Evil Geniuses, 10-9 in the lead. Slow approach up catwalk. Golden alone in pit for fnatic. A little bit of noise being made at long here. Evil Geniuses trying to pull fnatic out of position, but Broline is close. You still got JW alive on the site itself, and he will be looking to hit the shots. He's going to have to step up here for his team. Usual spot. Goose gets cleared. Molly on ramp as well. He's within the range, though, so he should be able to take this as they step out. Perfect flash. Sets it up. Stanislau is ready. Still coming into it. JW not realizing he got flanked, and Broline got picked by Cirque, so huge advantage here for Evil Geniuses. Ethan needs to win this duel, and he backs off wisely. Now Golden is really between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, great spacing by EG there. As soon as JW took that initial shot, sure, he landed on Breezy, but the trade comes in straight away. Tarek just overwhelms him. Makes sure there's no chance of any sort of rebuttal. As now Golden, as you mentioned, he is in a very tricky position. He knows his presence towards long. Tarek's got a bit of a one-way smoke, and he'll actually come out on top there. 4-on-2, round will go in favor of EG. This is their map pick for a reason. Flasher trying to make this one expensive, doing well in that regard. And Crim still fancies it. Probably a little bit late to consider running up towards short there. And Flasher probably going to go down as well, considering just one bullet will drop
Cirque,
him.
why are you doing that?
Well, that's the end of him. And the AWP will be blown in Flasher's position if he can survive the blast, which he can. And there's the AWP. Oh, needs to be careful here. Ethan, okay. He did survive. I can confirm the AWP's taken to the next round. So that is something there. Flasher with 4K as well. A diffuse kit, a CZ, armor.
That's a rifle for somebody on fnatic, but man, it would be a really weak buy. Maybe JW just gets Kevlar, has the AWP. You leave Flusha with the CZ. As we just got such a clear demonstration of how lethal he can be with the CZ.
It's ridiculous sometimes. That weapon.
Yep, there it is. All right, so JW takes it, and does he actually just get Kevlar with this, or does he go dry? I mean, you could.
What's his money like right now? 3,700, and in terms of loss bonus, they have maximum, right? They haven't actually picked up a round yet. It's 5-0. He could definitely get Kevlar. Might not necessarily have to. Depends how much they want to invest. He does get it. And now they've got CZs.
We'll have money for the buy again if they lose this round anyways, fnatic.
Yeah.
Or if he dies. And it is going to be the half buy coming in here for fnatic. A little bit of an investment made. Now we got to see. Peekaboo. Oh, misses the shot. That timing would have been impeccable.
Yeah, they'll all fall back now. JW knows that. They're very aware of their money situation. And at this point, the fact he's fired off a shot towards long, they probably won't come in that position anymore. They'll start to rotate. Ethan will hold position. Feels comfortable. Breeze doesn't have to flash for him. And now starting their approach towards the A side. Bomb will be there in the long doors.
Is this going to wind up back up on B? No. Bomb is going to head out towards long now. All right. Stan was the one with the smoke, it looks like. Who knew how to get the Xbox smoke down at least. Going to get that in position, and now they have control of long Evil Geniuses. Start pushing up, but they're taking quite a bit of time with this. This is allowed for JW to rotate back in. This is a usual flash spot, so he might get blinded. Doing the best he can to protect himself with this angle, but the smokes should come in to block this off. Yep, there's the first, there's the second. Very clean wall, nicely done. Gives it away that he's holding close.
Yeah, he wants to get out now, really. Very vulnerable position. Can't do much with it. Can't be boosted up. They're already on the bomb site swarming. And that's the first pick. Oh, should have been for Tarek, but he turns away at the worst possible time. A window of opportunity here for Fnatic. They might just be better off saving that Krieg and AWP at this stage.
I think so as well. It would be super hard to get the retake going. Odds are against them, but it looks like they want to try to take this fight. Oh, this is a big spot from Crims. Now you're cooking with gas.
Yeah, they're going with the Fuse Kit as well here. Another boost potentially. I think they're going for it. They need to go now.
Molly, trying to clear out the site. Not going to be Goose. There's the flash coming in. Breezy turning away. Chance here for Fnatic. It looks like they want to go for it. Cirque will find the first umbrella, and there's Stanislaw and Goose. Double stacked, and it's annihilation. Perfectly done there by Evil Geniuses. Baited him in and got the job done. Could not be cleaner. Yeah,
you're dead on. Really well played from EG. Even after losing a couple of frags, the double stack towards Goose was absolutely everything. Time was ticking away. I feel like the better call was saving the open Krieg there. It felt like there was too much of a tall order to try and pull this one off. It was a decent effort. It wasn't impossible. I'll give them that. But very well done from EG. But 3 of them survive. They take everyone down, and it's still a single orb setup here. Have to invest a lot more now, considering they didn't save any of that weaponry from before. Will this be fast-paced once again? Looks to be the case. Straight up towards short, not slowing down. Tarek to lead the charge yet. He has got the AK-47 flusher on side to defend, but yet to pick up a CT round. This is getting a bit dicey for them now.
They're just waiting with bated breath. Who's going to walk in here? Looks like Brolin. Thinking about it. Cirque is holding close. Smoke goes down. Cirque going to take the shot. Yes, he is.
Well played.
Smoke was just a little bit too deep, and Cirque could pounce on that. Well played by Cirque. You're right. That was a sick shot.
That's brave.
Once again, the man advantage here for Evil Geniuses. Really looking like Evil Geniuses much more comfortable on this second map of the series. Managing they got their heads in the game. Inferno will be the 3rd map of this series, and it's looking like it will be necessary after all.
I think you might be right there. Good shot from Ethan. Yeah, they're really starting to feel themselves now. Fnatic starting to shrink. 5 on 3. And they might just be better off saving here. Allow it to go 13-9. Or take something miraculous now. Oh, this could be it, though. Oh, Flusher. Don't do this to him.
Do it, run.
They're all there.
Oh, they're all lined up.
Oh, he can only get one. It's such a difficult prospect, and they're all armored up. He'd have to hope he could somehow tap them away, but it wasn't meant to be. He had to silence them 4. Maybe there was something to be said about that. Great moves. Fancy footwork up towards short. Gets them all lined up, but they're too fast on the EG side. They don't fall for that.
Super sick.
It could have been something tremendous, though.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was Flusha getting a 4-man spray down.
It would have started off as a knife as well.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how it would have started, with the knife, and then
gone for the knife, teabag the knife guy, whipped out the gun, then gone for the spray. Maybe done a 180, like throwing in a 360 there just for style points.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, in all the different galaxies, Hank, there's one galaxy where Flusha did do all of those things.
That's true. Well, unfortunately, it wasn't on ours, because that would have been too much. This game has had too many high-octane moments so far. I think we need to simmer it down a little bit. It looks like Inferno is almost certainly on the cards at this point. Fnatic can't fend off just the brutal team structure and aggression of EG on their T side of Dust2. They're yet to give up a round. It's been a clean run so far. And it's actually another eco situation for Fnatic. It'll be 14-9. Another quick map. Even though Fnatic looked like they had it after the first half, EG haven't blinked once yet on their T side.
Shots on through. Surprise, surprise. Long-range spray from Tarek. He's just shredding him. Now you're stuck, Roland. Yep, he manages to realize it. Gets out of dodge just in time. Nice flank coming in from JW, though. This has some potential to be a thorn in Evil Genius's side. Cirque might be here to donate to the op fund. Unbelievable.
There was a chance.
You're really thinking he's going to hit that shot on Stan.
One more bullet would have done it. Would have given them at least a winnable situation, not so much anymore. Still, some signs of life in a 4-on-3, but Crims and Golden so low. Very unlikely with just the pistols they pulled this one off, especially with all the smokes and flashbangs available here. How do they even cause damage when Evil Geniuses are across towards A?
Well, still a chance for Evil Geniuses to screw up the smokes, and they are going to screw up the smokes. There is a gap, and they are just powering through. Golden with the flash. Finding one, goes down in a hail of bullets, but Broline is still here. 1v3. We've seen crazier things. Now he's got a Krieg. Definitely possible here. Breezy's going to die. No, Breezy ready for it. 14-9. Evil Geniuses 2 rounds away from tying up the series, taking us to a third map on Inferno.
Which is surely coming in now.
Yeah, it's got, I mean, it's just for fnatic to get clean swept in the half, and then you're going into Inferno. That's really where EG, I think, should be feeling pretty comfortable taking this.
It's the reverse sweep as well. Remember, they won the first half. Like they looked like the better team altogether. They were really fired up. They lost down a few key clutches as well. That was the difference maker to even give EG some entrance. But either way, here we go. Fast towards middle. They've got a huge round buffer here. EG can experiment with different pacing here, but Crims finally getting the opening frag for fnatic, but it's likely to be traded with the AWP. Not quite, though. Nice work from Crims. They're not done just yet, it seems.
No Broline under pressure, though. Evil Genius is going to pounce on this B site and hope that they can overwhelm Broline. He's down to 2 HP. Crims' third kill for him. There's Broline striking back. And it's looking done deal here for Evil Geniuses, unless Stanislaw can clutch 1v5. He's alone over here towards A. Doesn't realize that, of course. But he's got the bomb. He's got a smoke. Got a molly. He's got a magic apple. To quote Guardian from way back.
Bit of a niche reference, though.
Yeah, Guardian used to call them magic apples. I don't know if he calls them that still, but nicely done. There's a shot. There's a second one. Hey, guys, can we keep peeking him one after the other? There's Crims with the off. Quad kill for Crims in the round, and the Krieg just continues to ruin days.
My goodness, the Krieg is something quite special, isn't it? But speaking of specialties, here's our top fraggers. We've got Tarek and Crims with 23 and 21 kills respectively. Tarek at the very top with 23 and 15. Good to see that. Crims, he had a fantastic Mirage as well. He needs to continue this pace, so they deny map point for now. And that's huge. Double up set up. Oh! Roland going down.
Do you think he was trying to get a double there?
Well, what, you mean, taking his time on the shot to see if he can line it up, potentially?
Oh, I was wondering. It felt like he hesitated just an instant. Leg shot on JW somehow. He looked like a dead man there. And Golden trying to make a play. He's going to walk right into Breezy. Sees the shadow, though. This is a winning situation. Yep, Golden every advantage. But Zerg catches JW peeking mid. Yeah, this is where you start to see the unforced errors on the side of fnatic. They're trying to make plays now, feeling desperate, like they have to make something happen. That's going to come back to cost them. Not trusting in the system. And so Evil Geniuses are about to ruin Crims' day pretty heavily here. Misses the shot. He's gone. Flush up fighting back in mid with the help of Golden. Down a man. They got to go for it. It's going to be map point otherwise.
It's going to be a dicey one. This is one of the most notoriously difficult situations on Dust2, especially with the man disadvantage. If it was a 2-on-2, that would be difficult. And are they going to give it in? It looks like they might do.
They're playing the long game.
Well then, flash over.
No, they are going for it. Let's see.
Really going to be a stretch now. There it is, round confirmed. EG will pick it up. Flash up, desperately just trying to take anyone down he can with it. Doesn't really have much of a knock-on effect. They've only lost a single round so far. That's map point. Quick as you like. And fnatic now will purchase up everything they can. Nearly 5 rounds in a row on the CT side to take us to overtime. Possible, but not looking likely. This is just too powerful. Crims missing the key shot there in the B bomb site. Not known to be a star AWPer, can certainly be serviceable with the weapon, but that was a very difficult shot. Round 26, and we've got one rifle in the form of an M4. JW glass cannon AWP, have to challenge T-spawn, I think. And Cirque will be ready for it. He's not going to be firing any preemptive shots, just waiting to see if JW will swing out again.
JW has obliged him so far. You can see JW toying with the idea.
Yeah, kind of has to find an opening pick here, and there's no options available.
Glass cannon AWP, so all or nothing here from JW. He had an excellent map on Mirage. Definitely more quieter here on Dust2. Oh. Ooh. Clever stuff here. That is a full block smoke to get up Xbox. That is some clever stuff. And, well, Crims hoping to take advantage of it. Gets assassinated by Ethan. They're going to flash up onto short as well. Flusha has to back off. Flusha couldn't get caught in the open. Worried about the bait there. They weren't sure where JW was. He has not rotated to long, and so there's a golden opportunity here for Evil Geniuses to work their way up onto the site and overwhelm Flusha. Breezy and Ethan finding the kills. JW catches Ethan getting greedy, but it's still a two-man advantage for Evil Geniuses post-plant map point.
Yeah, should be done somewhere, I'm afraid. Not really much to build up here. Breezy just gets one of these, it will be GG. He gets both, and it certainly is now. It is going to be a resounding performance there from the Evil Geniuses on their T side. They perform. That's much more likely. Didn't see any of that on Mirage. They didn't have an opportunity to get warmed up. fnatic just absolutely mauled them. They destroyed them. But now on their T side of Dust2, they were able to coordinate their pacing, and their key players came online. We saw big names stepping up there. Tarek, 24 kills, Circle, 23, and also Breezy up there as well with 20. Those are the names you want at the very top, and especially the AWP looking very powerful indeed, as it should on Dust2.
Yeah, you start to see Cirque come online, and you just see what they're capable of. But everybody on Evil Geniuses, I feel, really hit their stride. What I was watching on fnatic there towards the end is, where was Broline? It didn't feel like we saw much of Broline on Mirage, apart from a couple of key rounds. But then here on Dust2, doesn't really seem like he's got that comfort zone going on that map just yet. So room for individual work still in fnatic. But it's not over yet. We got Inferno coming up next. I mean, the Swedes have got plenty of experience on that map, and that's where EG had that clean streak. So
yeah,
still possible.
It's going to be a great one. It's a classic third map decider of Inferno coming up. Both teams warmed up now, I would assume, and that just makes this one all the more exciting. We'll see how it breaks down. After this break, we'll leave you with the analyst desk. We'll be back very shortly.